I'm Roland Martin. Today on NewsOne Now, two brothers working with the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce to help black entrepreneurs pave their own road to success. Focus time was to bring the funk on NewsOne Now on TV1. All right, folks, here 1.9 million black-owned businesses in America. Black women own 1.1 million of those. And I'm sure you're sitting here watching right now and you're like, man, I'm sure as hell tired of having to work for somebody else. The reality is when you look at companies in America, guess what? Google, Facebook, Twitter, you look at HP, you look at all the different kind of companies, those actually were small businesses that were started that grew into large businesses. And so how do you get on that particular path? We're going to talk about that right now. The U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce, they actually have a program where they're doing that very same thing. And so our guest right now, Keith Benjamin. We also have Howard Jean. They're teaching black men in their Young Black Male Entrepreneur Institute. They're joined by a graduate of their program, Ben Carter. Jits, how you doing?
Great. How are you?
So when did this, how did this start and when did it start?
Well, earlier this year, Ron Busby, CEO of the U.S. Black Chambers, Inc., came to me and Howard, and they said, you know, where are the black male entrepreneurs? Where are they at? And we're here in the DMV, and both of us know so many of them. They're like, look, we could put together a group to present to you, to show you how eclectic the entrepreneurs are, and bring them and have a conversation and start something new. We brought them together. We brought over 40 young black males from the political sector, business, had interior designers, various different entrepreneurs, and began this particular cohort. And got a chance to really have an exchange for them to meet other CEOs, be able to learn some lessons, and really be able to make that particular exchange, identify opportunities for them to succeed with, and then also exchange opportunities with others. So it was a great starting point, but we're looking forward to the opportunity to expand here and also around the country.
And what's your business?
So I'm in transportation and community development, working on inequity issues in underserved communities and figuring out how to build bridges between the priorities in those populations and transportation.
Howard, yours?
Yes, education entrepreneur. Mainly I've been focused on training black male teachers and advocating for that across the country.
All right then. And Ben, you went through the program, and so what are you trying to focus on?
So the name of my company is called Manage Your Damn Money, LLC. Essentially what it is a web series and also a brand where we try to focus on making money a little bit more fun. We say that we like to make money cool. So we interview artists, musicians, money professionals about finances to kind of have a more of a level conversation about money and less of a stuffy old folks, you know, 401k, we're bored while we're sitting here talking about it. So we try to add some flavor. We have musical performances on the show. Right now it's on the web series. It's a web series.
Had you already started the business, or did you simply have an idea and then once you went through the institute, then you grew it from there?
No. I was recruited into the institute. Okay. So it was a situation where I already was working on the business myself, and you know I was connected to Keith here on the end, and he invited me to the one of the first convenings of the institute. And, you know, it was an exciting opportunity, so I went. It's been a great opportunity thus far. It's been a great experience. And, you know, we're really getting the name of Manage Your Damn Money out there and what we're doing and what we're trying to do to change the conversation about money.
It's part of the issue for a lot of people. They simply they have not created a networking base where they're able to connect with other different people to get advice from, and also that serves as a potential venture capital pool.
Yeah, well, essentially, you know, I started my own business about 4 years ago, and not having the right business training in the background, it stifles your growth and development and can discourage you and force you back into the 9-to-5 world or the workforce. So essentially, this came out of a need and a place from almost being homeless, almost being, you know, depressed about not succeeding. And you know, we both work from home and have worked in different offices, and we know that having a cohort and having people around you to support you is great, but also having that business savvy, having the curricula and the expertise of senior leaders is going to help us propel these guys into higher heights and accelerate their growth.
Okay.
And I think it's about opportunity as well. We know that though we have 1.9 million businesses in our communities and they're rapidly growing, those are mostly sole proprietorships. So it's not just about creating business, it's also creating opportunity. Yeah, and building the opportunity for jobs, opportunity to create more for the community. And I think that that's where the focus is channeled towards, not just the creation of the businesses.
Right. How can folks get more information?
Oh, they can visit our website, bmeinstitute.org. That's bmeinstitute.org.
Okay.
For me, it's managyourdamnmoney.com, just how it's spelled, Manage Your Damn Money. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram, MYDM1. That's our handle.
Cool. Gentlemen, I certainly appreciate it. Thanks so much and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right, folks, when we come back, we're going to hear from CeCe Peniston, plus gives you more details about the funeral of B.B. King, right here on NewsOne Now.